Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it as always. Today we're going to be talking all about the brand new Kim Kardashian or SKIMS body tape. I first saw this released on Twitter. She had posted something, Kim Kardashian had posted something on her Twitter account announcing the release or soon to be release of the SKIMS body tape. And whenever I first saw that tweet, I tweeted her back and I asked if it would be appropriate for plus size women, women with larger breasts, women with heavier breasts, and they responded back and said absolutely yes. So I immediately, as soon as it launched, the morning that it launched, I went ahead and I bought it, and it came within about 4 or 5 days. So I want to go in, dive deep. I did a wear test on this. I did a price breakdown. I did lots and lots of research. I have 2 pages of notes here that I took. And if y'all are interested in seeing or hearing about the Kim Kardashian or SKIMS body tape or boob tape, then please keep on watching. So first things first, I want to talk about the technical stuff and get that out of the way. So this is the box that it arrived in. It comes in a nice SKIMS box. It has a little wrapping that has all of the Kim Kardashian body wear with lots of different colors on there. That's what the tape came wrapped in. Whenever you get the tape, this is what it looks like. So it has this little decal right here that you just peel off. It's just a little sticker there. And then it has a decal on the other side that you also would peel off. And then it's also wrapped in like a cellophane or like a plastic wrap or whatever. So you just peel it off, and then that's how you get to the actual tape. Now the actual tape looks like this. I'm not sure if you can tell the details online. If you can't see it, I'll include a clip of what the texture looks like, but these come in 3 different colors. So the first color is sandstone, which is the lightest color. And then the second color is called Tiger's Eye, which is kind of a medium to deep. And then the third color is called Smoky Quartz, and that is the deepest and darkest shade. When I originally saw this on Twitter, I followed the link, and it of course brought me to the SKIMS website. And it had all kinds of information. It had the length that it was, it had lots of different pictures of different women wearing them, and just a lot of information, technical information that you need to know. One thing that they lacked to display was the price. The price didn't get displayed until they actually went live. So the minute it went live, I went in on the website and I discovered that it was $36 for the tape plus $8 shipping. Now originally whenever I saw that $8 shipping price, I was like, oh, no, you're not going to be charging me $8 for shipping in an envelope with less than a pound of tape. That's just not going to happen. I mean, I ain't falling for that. I bought it anyway, but that was my initial reaction. It wasn't until I actually received the box, and this is what the box looks like, that I realized, okay, it came in a UPS box. You know, they delivered it to the front door. It's a nice, like, you know, solid box. Maybe it does cost $8. So whenever we break this down, for $36 plus $8 in shipping, you're getting 15 yards of tape, which equates to about 45 feet. And whenever you break that down further, it is 540 inches or 13.72 meters. I wanted to also break that down into centimeters, but it was like over 1,000 centimeters, and I wouldn't really think that y'all would find that informative. So 13.2 meters. So just for y'all's reference, before we move on any further, I just want to disclose that I wear a size between an 18 and a 20 in my clothes, and I wear a bra size of a 36 triple D. Sometimes I wear a 38 triple D depending on the time of the month and what season it is, but generally I am a triple D. I have very dense breast according to my mammogram, and also I have natural breasts. So I just wanted to disclose that really quickly before we moved on, because I want y'all to be able to compare your boobs with my boobs. So I have heavy, natural, big old jugs. So to break that down even further, if you have a smaller breast and you use 8 inches per side, which equates to 16 inches, then you will get roughly 33 to 34 uses out of this tape, which is very reasonable in my opinion. With that being said, I used 48.5 inches. So I used 2 large pieces in the middle, and then I had to use 2 smaller pieces on the side, because let me tell you, I was marshmallowing everywhere. I was going in and I was going out. So I had to contain them buggers. So for me personally, I would only get 11 uses out of the tape. But just to be real with y'all, I'm more of a jeans and a t-shirt type of gal. There has been only a handful of times that I've worn anything like revealing enough to require a separate type of bra or a no bra situation. So 11 times will probably last me a lifetime, to be honest. But it's something that's good to have on the sidelines just in case you do need it. So now quickly, I just want to talk about the tape itself. So this is what the roll looks like. Once again, this is in the shade Sandstone. And it's a really, really very soft textured tape. So this is what the tape looks like. And then on the opposite side, it has the SKIMS logo on there. So I'm just going to take a little bit off with some scissors just to show y'all. This is what it looks like. So it has a little bit of ridging that goes up and down the tape there. And it stretches north and south. So it has a little bit of elastic in there, but it doesn't stretch east and west. So I thought that was really interesting. And it allows for natural movement of breasts. So whenever you're wearing them, they won't go like this way, but they will gently jiggle. That's the only other word that I can think of. They're going to like gently jiggle and have that natural movement whenever you walk, whenever you dance, whenever you like move around or whatnot. Is going to have that natural movement. So that's something that I actually do appreciate. And one thing I just want to add really quickly about this tape that I did notice whenever I was opening it up was it has a definitive smell. I'm not really sure what the smell is. It's like a cross between medical tape, like strong medical tape, and feet. It's just an odd smell. It's something that I feel like I've smelled before, but I can't put my finger on it. So I mean, it's noticeable, but this is the piece that I wore yesterday. I wore this all day trying this out, and it does not have a smell at all. So that's just something to be aware of. I looked on the SKIMS website, and it does not disclose whether or not this is latex free. So I have a pretty significant latex allergy, and I didn't find that this irritated my skin at all for a long period of time. I'm going to get into the reaction I did have with this, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. But I just wanted to say and let y'all know that it definitely has a smell. I don't know what the smell is, but it's noticeable. So whenever I got this in the mail yesterday, I got it in around 11 o'clock, and I immediately came downstairs and started putting this stuff to work. And at first, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to need a wingman, a spotter. Somebody's going to have to stand here and like hold my boob up while I put the tape on, because it's a little bit of a learning curve. You kind of have to multitask at the same time to get the right position that you want. So at first, I wasted a good bit of tape, and I was like, okay, that's $10. That's $5. You know, I was like worrying about it. After a couple of minutes though, I was able to get it right. It was not a big problem. So this is the side, my left side that I wore. And as you can see, this is like north to south here, right there. And then I had to apply a different piece for the side boob. So whenever I applied it, I kind of lifted up my boob, I put the tape on, and then I came up around my hand and then applied it to about right here. Now, if you're wearing a shirt like this, you're probably going to notice it a little bit. It does match my skin tone very well. Whenever you're applying the tape, it does have a little bit of wiggle room, so you can kind of see what's going to look best underneath the garment, kind of move it around. I would say that 3 times pulling it up all the way and then placing it back on the skin is about the max that you want to do before it loses all of its stickiness, which is a good thing because you know that it's going to be gentle on your skin, and it's not going to pull at your skin and hurt whenever you remove it. That was a big thing with other boob tapes, nipple covers, and that type of thing. I just can't handle tape that's just going to rip at my skin. That's just a no-go. So I did find that this was fairly gentle, especially whenever I applied it and took it off within the first 10 minutes. When I wore it for a longer period of time, so for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours per se, I did notice that it started adhering to my skin a lot more. So I went to the grocery store, I came home, I unloaded groceries, I was picking up and doing chores downstairs and taking Amos out and that type of thing. And I did notice that it felt more secure the longer that I wore it. In the short term, I did notice that it wanted to kind of come up. It kind of wanted to pop up a little bit, not on the boob area, but it was just kind of alarming, like it would like flick and I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna lose a boob. But that was like my initial reaction. It never did happen. It was all a-okay. It just made me kind of want to like hold it there for a second, and then all was good. But at the end of the day, now this is a big one. At the end of the day, whenever I was ready to go take a bath, taking this tape off of my boobs, like particularly areola and nipple, was quite difficult. It hurt. It did hurt. I mean, I'm not used to that type of aggression. That's like assault to the nipple. And that's what it did. So if you're going to buy this tape, I think that you should probably, and this is something that is just a general like info, put some Vaseline or some petroleum jelly on your nipples. Just prepare them for, you know, the potential of boob tape. So what I'm going to say about my overall thoughts on the SKIMS body tape, and that's breaking down the price, doing the wear test, trying it on with different clothing, and trying it on as a plus size woman. I really think that the SKIMS body tape is something that if you're in the market for something like that, you're going to want to check it out. I think it is amazing quality. It made me feel very confident that it's not going to fall off, or they're going to spill out, or they're just going to like pop out or fling. And I actually felt really good wearing them. I felt nice and confident. I felt very feminine. It had a lot of movement, but it wasn't like floppy movement, like I'm just going to like be hitting everybody with my boobs. It was very natural and comfortable. So just based on the price breakdown, the wear test, and the variations of clothing that you can wear, I mean, it does open up a lot of doors, particularly for plus size women. I do think that the SKIMS body tape is something that you should check out. I do think that it's really good quality. It's very like soft, and it's just unlike any other tape that I've tried. Now, I'm no tape connoisseur, like body tape, boob tape connoisseur, but I have used them in the past. I've tried some from Amazon, and thus far, this is the best one and least painful that I've tried. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you have larger breasts, like I said before, I wore 48 inches of tape, and I have a 36 triple D. It's going to be a little bit more expensive to keep up, but if you do it once in a while, once a month really, this is going to last you a full year. And then if you have smaller breasts, of course, and you're only going to be using it once a month or even twice a month, it's still going to last you a whole year, even longer than a year actually. So it's something that you should definitely check out if you're in the market for something like that. With the holiday season coming up, I mean, it's the season for dressing up, y'all. And at the end of the day, I do think that Kim Kardashian and the Kim Kardashian team, the SKIM team, really did fill a hole in the market with this tape. I mean, I think that this is going to give a lot of women and men confidence to wear different types of garments that they have been neglecting, or they just really want to wear, even like off the shoulder sweaters, for goodness sakes. I mean, if you have bigger breasts or bigger chest in some way, it is nearly impossible to find a bra that's going to hold you up the way that you need to be held up for that type of garment. And I think that this is going to really, really help and give a lot of people confidence. So kudos to them, kudos to Kim Kardashian and the SKIMS team for creating something that was definitely needed in the market. So with all that being said, I hope y'all found this SKIMS body tape review helpful and enjoyable. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, look out for my next video coming up very soon. It's going to be talking about all things shapewear. So if y'all have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section below. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, I'll be seeing y'all very, very soon. Bye.